Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night. This is the podcast, the Jar Media one. Tastes great. 176.
Unlike watered down Coke.
Unlike watered down Coke, this podcast tastes great.
And unlike watered down Coke, our Patreons are awesome.
Yeah.
They're
like the gel and the soda water.
Yeah,
patrons and patrons, you're the gel and the soda water.
The syrup.
You're the syrup. And that's not to say that everyone who isn't a patron is watered down Coke.
Oh yeah.
You know, you're just as nice. You're like bottled or canned Coke.
No,
they're the soda
Tesco's
water.
own Coke.
When you put them together, they become.
That's pretty mean. I don't ever buy Tesco's own.
Yeah, no, you might as well not even exist to me. You know.
So
He doesn't mean it.
the best Coke is Coke from McDonald's.
Well, anywhere that is gel syrup bullshit mixture.
See, I'd heard that and I put it to the test, and I'm not sure if I believe it.
No, it's bullshit.
No.
Bottled Coke is better.
Bottled Coke is
glass
the best.
bottle.
Yes.
That's
Any bottle.
That's the superior
Can.
one.
I
I never
think the
buy
thing is
that,
about plastic, right? Well, they say that the plastic gives it a taste of some description. Can leave it and have it give its own little taste, and it's like, ugh, it's not nice.
I prefer bottled. Plastic bottles
Plastic
over
tastes
canned.
delicious.
Canned Coke tastes disgusting.
I don't really give a shit. I'm trying to
I don't
think.
mind canned Coke.
No, I
I'm
can't
fine with
stand
all of
it.
it. All of them are fine. You
No.
know.
Besides Coca-Cola energy drink.
I've had one of those.
I've had one of those today.
Delicious.
I had it from
Oh my
a 7-Eleven.
You went to 11-7?
I went to a 7-Eleven. They have them in Norway.
They have them everywhere.
Well, they don't have them here though. Yeah, that's
It's an
why.
international
It's just
brand,
not-
though.
But they don't have them
ice
here.
ruins those big drinks, in my opinion. That's what ruins it about the McD's one.
No, you don't have to get ice.
Yeah, it's
You can
slightly
take-
better without like tons of ice,
I
just
mean,
filling the whole
obviously,
thing.
If you go to Nando's, you don't have to get ice. You can just
But that one has its own issue.
you have to just
Yeah.
stand there for ages, like.
It's like really fizzy.
I find that the Nando's one to be more syrupy than it is watery, and it's really strong sometimes. And I don't like
My
that.
favourite thing to get when it's a syrup mix one is a Sprite or a 7-Up.
Oh no, they're terrible. Even
Nah,
worse.
that shit slaps. Oh
No.
yeah.
You can't beat just going to McDonald's and getting just a Coke. That shit's incredible. So I do. I would
Well, I
literally
would-
drive
it
to
is
another
nice.
town to get that.
Really? Why not just go to Tesco and get a bottle? Makes
You
no
can't
sense,
beat-
dog.
Just always
you can't
have
beat
cans
that
floating around.
chilled.
Yeah.
You can't beat that chilled, watery down Coke.
Yeah, exactly.
great.
Whatever.
No, don't. This is why this Coke I'm drinking right now, I poured water in it to make it
And
nicer.
it's shit.
That's,
we all
it is
tasted it.
worse. I have
All
a horrible.
all four of us
aftertaste.
have tried
I might
it,
actually
and
have to chew gum to remove it. I'm
3
sorry.
out of 4 of
I'll
us
try
say
and chew
it's
quietly.
shit.
3 out of 4
See,
do not
if
recommend.
this was
3 out of
ice
4
cold-
dentists.
What, so do you not put ice in your Coke because it might water it down?
It's not the same as that. You usually drink the Coke before it gets to that point. You have gone and put half and half Coke. To
Not even that.
Ugh.
Literally a tiny bit of water.
That's, you told
Enough
us
to
half and
ruin it.
half.
It was probably a quarter and a half.
I will petition you so fucking hard to get that away from me.
Petition me then.
Well, that's your subject, isn't it, Ruben? Let's start with yours then.
All
What's
right.
this petition you're on about?
I'm petitioning James to come to the pub. I'm going to start it on someone. If I don't, you can,
Damn.
one of you.
So what you're saying is that you want me to come to the pub.
Why are you speaking like that?
He's done it again. He's turned
Yeah.
into a robot.
James is doing-
He doesn't
Yeah,
know how
he's-
to retort, so he
he's
just
turned
becomes
into
a robot.
No, that's not the case at all. You want
You're
me to come
going
to the
to
pub?
come to the pub. They've done it. Well, actually, Alex hasn't been to a calm pub. But he is,
Yeah,
Bug
No,
and
you,
Spider.
Why do
Yeah.
you want to come
And
to the
Weech.
But
pub?
not one of the shit ones. Oh, you've been to the Weech as well.
Yeah.
yeah, that was
Don't
on
go
your
there anymore,
birthday many years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you ran around like an aeroplane.
It depends on what you do
Why
when
did I
you
do
go
that?
to the pub.
I don't think I was even like drunk. From
Normally
that
you
one.
drink when you go to the pub.
No, but how do you act? What happens to the evening? Tell me these things.
You get a bit tipsy.
You get a bit
and
tipsy.
Have a laugh.
You have a laugh and a chit and a chat, and then
See,
you,
James's fear is that you get aggressive.
No, not at all. I've been to the pub with my mates. I've
not
experienced
with us
them.
though.
Not with you guys, but other people.
We're not
And
good enough
that
for him.
is a banter night.
That's what I like doing. I like going to the pub.
No, but it depends what's going to happen.
What do you mean?
You guys aren't retarded.
Nothing's gonna happen.
What are you talking about?
My
What do you
other
think?
friends
Like for someone
are a
listening,
bit
they must just be
stupid, so
like,
it's
"What is
really
he
funny."
talking about?"
God, I'm looking at my reader. I think number 1 should have his game turned up next
Makes no
time.
sense,
a little bit,
man.
but that's just some
Nah,
bullshit.
you're just quiet, boy.
I'm not quiet. I'm
If
perfectly
you
audible.
can guarantee right now that someone's going to approach you and ask for cocaine, I will go to the pub. But if you cannot
that
confirm
doesn't
that,
happen when at the pub that we go
But
to.
that
you don't do shit
That doesn't
like
happen
that,
ever.
though.
No one
okay,
approaches
come
me.
on,
with that.
okay, let's go to the pub then. But we're going to it in our local town, my local pub. Let's go.
Which one is that?
But I don't understand
The one in the town.
What's he on about?
On the way to Swindon.
Yeah, like, so you want a bad night.
So
No,
you
'cause
want
that
people to
pub's
hound you
banter.
for cocaine?
No,
What is
because it's
that? I'm waiting.
unbelievably funny. You just don't know
I've been
how
offered
to...
drugs in my student union.
You just don't know how to have
I didn't
fun
find
in
it
that
very
pub.
funny. I was just like,
Yeah, why is it funny? Surely that just happens on a daily
What
basis.
you want to do in a pub is you want friends who drink a lot, so then you can
But that's
buy them
what I-
loads of...
that's what I
You
do.
buy them loads of shots and force them to drink it, so then they get shit-faced.
no, I don't do
That's
that. Shots
that's
are hard.
funny.
I'm over that.
So you're talking about roofing.
You're talking about roofing. This is why we
Yeah,
can't go to
no.
the pub with you, James.
No.
You're overthinking it, dude.
Yeah,
Just go to
big
the pub.
time.
It's not meant to be this
Yeah,
whole
well,
thing. It's meant to be
Do you
just
not
go to
play
the pub.
cards? Do you not do anything? Or do you just
Well,
drink
you
alcohol?
can take cards. You should just go and drink alcohol and talk about stuff. That's usually
Nah,
how it
because
goes.
when you got the cards going, the banter's flowing, and you're taking
Liar's
the
dice
cards.
would be better, in my
Well,
opinion.
take Liar's Dice then.
Yeah, do
No,
that.
that's more of like a home thing.
That's-
No.
No
No,
one.
you-
No one would
pubs-
start playing cards at the pub. You look like a cunt if you do that.
Yeah. No, you play
we do.
pool or darts.
You play
or...
something pub. That's something that's there.
Yeah.
Nah, you play cards.
No, that's...
You buy rounds of shots. You do. Your pub nights are just clearly not as entertaining as
No,
mine.
I don't need that. I don't need drugs to have fun.
And if you're not going out and
I just
buying,
need drugs.
Yeah.
you got
just
to
legal
buy some shitty calamari afterwards. That's kind of what you do.
Why James has gone out to the pub once? That's exactly what
No,
happened.
I've gone to the pub quite a few times.
and now
actually.
he just expects that to happen every time.
Yes, because that does happen every time, quite literally.
We'll go to the Lansdowne, just out on ourselves where we are. But at this point, everyone fucking knows, like the
We just say it now.
the rough area, at least. Go
Yeah,
to the
Cornwall
Lansdowne,
is
get a meal,
pretty nice this
get some
year.
drinks.
Okay. Well, I mean,
That way James can get his
James
meal.
did show up at the pub the other day.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah, but
didn't
he
drink
just had
any
some
alcohol.
Coca-Cola.
No, he
I was
fucking...
driving.
You got to walk into
No,
town,
he
James.
slammed a Smirnoff Ice.
That's true.
Oh yeah, you did. And you said you had a stomachache or whatever. From, like drinking too much fluid. Too
That's
fast.
because I had like 2 pints of Coke and the Smirnoff Ice in my stomach. And this is just after I got home.
They're not
got
actually pints, by the way.
Doesn't matter, Jamie.
Yeah, I
They're
presume
like
they're like
three
what?
quarters,
Yeah.
maybe less.
See, I would smash Smirnoff Ices and
That's-
other drinks.
That's lame. Gotta get pints.
No, because I
Pints
can't
only.
smash a pint because I'll vomit everywhere.
You got to ease him in at least.
You're not easing me in.
If you can't drink a pint,
When
he's got to
I
have
first
something.
went to the pub, yeah, it would have been a pint, probably of cider. Didn't
Uh-huh.
like beer at first. And now, now I'm a degenerate.
See, I can't slam alcohol into my body. I don't like it.
Then get a gin.
I don't like gin. I had gin when we were in London.
Get a whiskey.
What?
I can't slam whiskey. Whiskey, you don't drink whiskey at pubs. You drink whiskey while listening to jazz
you
in your
can.
room by yourself.
I know for a fact that Jamie served double whiskeys on Monday night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lots. Triples.
Triples.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
See,
Why
no,
not
I
get
just
cider then.
They
I
got
can't
ciders.
slam cider down my
So basically,
me
you're just saying
either.
you're
You
just
don't want to.
overthinking it.
What
No,
about
I
a
can't
dark
slam-
and stormy? You want to try a dark and stormy?
What's a dark and stormy?
Spiced rum
Yeah.
with a ginger beer
Sounds alright so far.
and a slice of lime.
No,
That sounds alright.
That sounds horrible.
That sounds good to me.
I'm not
Dark
going to
and
slam
st-
that down my body anytime soon. See,
I tasted a little bit. It is nice. I don't like ginger beer, but that shit, the spice from the spiced rum was like,
You know, it's good. Whiskey and ginger beer.
No, you have it neat and that's it.
Mm.
At home, in your room, by
I
yourself.
think if you like whiskey, then you have a small penis.
Sure.
Well, shit, that's that. I've been out to the world. All right.
Whiskey is a compensation drink.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Afraid so.
I'm playing Legend of Zelda by myself in my room while listening to jazz and being really sad. I'm gonna drink
For me,
whiskey.
it's a drink I can drink, not pints and pints of before you feel it. That's what I like about it.
No, I feel it
Wait,
after
it-
having a sip.
You're saying it makes you drunk faster?
Yeah, without drinking tons of liquid. Sometimes I don't want to drink pints upon pints.
Yeah, but there's plenty of spirits.
Sometimes for me, it's like a yummy after dinner snack.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of dessert, you can have a little glass of whiskey or something. Or two or three.
Unfortunately, I'm not the type of person who just wants to slam alcohol on my body. I've never been exposed to that, and it's not my thing.
Well, I'm still going to petition you, and you're going to have to do it. I'm afraid.
Well, I can't. I don't mind going to the pub,
Legally binding.
but one of you's going to end up pissed, and it's not going to be my fault.
What?
But that's why we'd be there, though.
Yeah, but James is going to be like, I'm going to buy you all shots. But the thing is, James doesn't appreciate that. I don't care if he spent £3 on a shot. If I don't want it, well, there you go. It's just going to sit there.
See,
No one's
my
gonna
What
other
shot
group,
would
we
you go
bully
for
them
then?
into it. You start off with...
Bring your other group to calm then. just outed us again.
One of them works in Cairn, and it does go to all the pubs in Cairn.
Honestly, who the fuck's gonna come here? It's
Yeah.
it's either you live in such a tiny place no one gives a shit, or it's like London, and it's like, well, no one's ever gonna encounter me. So either way, it's totally fine.
Alex has been encountered in London. Turned a poor fella down from getting a selfie.
Yeah, one of my core negative memories, that one.
See, I can't remember what alcohol.
You turn someone down
What's the shop
for a
we
selfie?
normally have?
It was when we were at the Gorillas thing.
Oh
I think you were in the toilet or something.
Yeah, Reem was pooing.
no, I was
Yeah.
peeing out of my.
Well,
wee.
when you came out of the toilet, you had poo all over you. So
Okay, well, yeah, I was being pooed on, but that's different.
But it was before. I think it was before I'd shown myself on Jar even. Before all of that, and I don't know. I didn't feel right. I didn't want to take a picture with a stranger. I thought it'd be fine to just say, "No, I don't really do that."
yeah, and then
And
he said,
just,
"Fuck
and
you."
then
Then
he just
and
walked
slapped
off,
you.
and it was like, okay.
No,
I'm sorry if I offended you, man.
No, he was fine. I
Alex
think you're
wasn't.
remembering it in like a
Oh, yeah, I remember him being fine because I remember the
Yeah.
encounter.
no, because you came.
No, but don't you remember he was with someone
Yeah,
who like just didn't know any of us? So it was
Yeah,
like,
he
just
kind
like,
of-
okay, right.
he
that
was
kind of
very
shit.
he was very strange and rude. The person he was
Yeah.
with, he was very curt, and I didn't almost mocking of the fact that we
Mhm.
were from the internet, so we're immediately dorks, and he's very cool. Sorry, person, if you still watch this, and we're just insulting like your brother or your best friend, but he was quite curt, I'm afraid.
He was a bit of a prick.
Bit of a massive cunt.
Not the
actually.
guy that asked for
Yeah,
the
like,
selfie.
I was handling the
bit of a
situation
huge
fine.
fucking cunt. You know what? What a massive cunt.
Yeah.
Let's find him.
In fact, let's put a bounty
But
on his
that
head.
threw me for a
Yeah,
loop
I'm
because
not
I was
petitioning
handling
James
this guy
anymore.
fine.
I'm petitioning that guy.
Huh?
I was handling this guy fine. When it was
Yeah,
just him,
no,
but then
the
his
other
friend
guy
came over and I
was
was like,
rude.
I don't know how to proceed now. I have one guy who's like interested in talking to me and one who just could not.
This other
be
guy
less.
as well. This other guy kept saying the M word.
It was really strange how he kept doing that.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why
He was
doing it.
white, by the way,
Yeah.
and he kept saying the M word, and
Didn't
it was
stop.
not cool.
Yeah, it was crazy.
What are you doing?
Well, we talked about petitioning James for a while.
Yeah.
So
See-
see you at the pub then.
Yeah, I'll go to the pub. Tell me the time and date, and I'll
Well,
make
it's
sure.
not going to be for like another 2 weeks now.
Well, I'll make sure to
No,
drive my car really loudly
45
when I
minutes
arrive.
from now. Wait.
All right. Can't put the last orders already in most pubs.
Nah. Not if
See-
you go to the local calm clubs.
See, I'd rather just go to a car meet than go to a pub because car meets are funny. Pubs
You can't
aren't
get
funny.
like fucked though at a
You're
car
going to
meet.
drive your car.
Yeah.
People do get fucked at car meets.
Yeah, and
That's
they
why I
kill children on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't get involved in that. We're there to laugh at them, and before it gets serious, we leave because I'm not being involved in any of that shit. I'm a different breed to you boys. That's what I am.
Jug.
Yeah, but I never used to really drink, and I kind of like it now.
Yeah, but I'm not your age. Maybe I'll turn
James,
your age.
I'm your age.
You're different.
I'm the same as most
I'm
people.
your age.
You're different.
I'm younger.
James is the
No,
different
pardon
one, I'm
me.
afraid. And it's okay to be different.
Yeah, it is.
I know it's okay to be different, and I'm different.
Is that a full stop on that one
I
then?
think James is trying to fucking stalk me. I think he's trying to fuck me in my butt. I don't know what to do about
The thing is, you say a car meet is better.
For me, I enjoy it so much more.
Yeah, but like,
Come on, have you seen some of the shit I sent you from a car meet? That
No,
shit
but-
was unbelievably funny.
but we're not gonna be there.
I know.
Yeah. So what
So-
James is saying is he doesn't want to do anything epic with us. He just
No, I
wants to
do. I
epic
want to
shit.
go to meal. Stop licking my.
No, but like, you've been around us in this house
Yeah.
while we've all been drunk and you've been
No.
sober.
No, I haven't. I can't
Oh.
remember any times you've been drunk.
Yeah, because you don't. Your drunkometer isn't particularly accurate.
Just watching her eyes like react.
By the way, this is Paisley is on this podcast. If you're listening, she's just chilling.
She's
I
a
know
babe.
he's barking in the background if you can hear her, so apologies for that.
He's a little pain in the ass, Argy is.
It's because I haven't been able to walk him properly.
You know, recently
Well,
he's
over-
mirroring
as well.
early Argy. In the early episode, he'd be outside just barking at cats.
Should we like say his name or something?
No, he'll butt more.
Whatever.
He's just a little
Meme chat.
meme chat.
Meme chat.
Well, it's Jim's topic now, I guess.
Jim's topic.
21 Grammys.
Jim's
superstar family,
topic.
Jackson's, I'm all about that. Meme chat.
Meme
Right.
chat is making a glorious
No,
return.
it's not making a glorious return.
There is no.
This Area 51 bullshit gotta stop.
Me and the boys on our way to Area 51. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
So
There you go.
Is that it?
That's it, pretty much.
No, wait,
That's just
what
anything.
is what it?
Like, if someone's listening who doesn't know what you're talking about, like, what?
So Area 51.
There's no way you can't know.
No, you'd be surprised. There
No,
was a
it's
Facebook
fucking
event.
everywhere.
like, say there's someone who's listening and they don't know what you're talking about. What could they like Google to see an example?
Area
Hey, what's
51.
poppin', guys?
No.
Welcome to my science cast. Today, my glasses aren't.
Are you
all right.
aware of the origins?
Yes, it was a
No.
Facebook event.
I was talking
Which
to
one?
Alex, I'm afraid.
Wolverine, X-Men, Assassin's Creed.
The Assassin's Creed being the best one.
So some people on Facebook, I think, petitioned or
The
signed a
Batman one might be
thing agreeing that they're going to march all together to Area 51.
I'm pretty sure it was an event. It was a Facebook event.
It started as a Facebook
Right.
event.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
get to Area 51 and see. Let's see them aliens. That was.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
see them aliens.
And it was like to
Right.
see what's in Area 51.
And that was like funny when I first saw it. I was like,
Yeah.
that's amusing.
No, the initial thing was funny because like 300,000 people signed up to this event.
On Facebook.
Yeah, to
Facebook
go
is
to
seeing
Area
like a
51.
renaissance lately. Just weird groups. But we'll get to that in a minute. But
Fuck
yeah.
Facebook. But and then a few memes trickled in. Oh, this is the alien when I get him home and we get KFC. Ooh, this is the alien when we go to the club.
And it would always be Howard the alien doing the
Yeah, and it's
dance. Yeah.
See, I only know of this
What-
meme because of the car community. But it's just like they're driving
Well, I
their
only know
stock
it because
car.
of the Halo and Lego community.
Oh yeah, me when I leave
That's
in
what I
Area 51
mean.
in my new car, and it's
But
just
it's like a
funny
Halo.
noise.
It's like a Halo ship.
Yeah, or it's
yeah.
a GTA fucking DeLorean flying bullshit.
Yeah, that's how I know it.
oversaturation kills a market. The meme market has been killed by
It's
oversaturation.
Oversaturate the cast. Want it to be gaudy and disgusting in this episode.
I inverted the colours once.
Yeah,
but-
saturation is the new thing.
And there was a dancing alien in that, wasn't there?
There
Yeah,
was.
there was.
Oh fuck.
Classic.
Oh fuck.
John Media after leaving Area 51.
Where
But yeah, what's your point
Yeah,
about
what's
it?
the joke?
Shit.
It's a terrible meme, and the memes recently have
I feel
been
like you
terrible.
could just take
No,
this
no, no, no.
conversation we've just had, and just take out Area 51 and put in
no,
fucking
this is my
anything.
point. My point that I like literally just said, oversaturation. Because there are memes
Yeah, but they
that
all
exist.
do that though.
No, there are memes that exist in like their space. You know? But-
No.
Yes. No, Jim's correct.
Okay, Jim's correct.
Jim's correct. Jim gets it.
No, disagree with me then.
I just did.
No, you just said
Jim's correct.
no, but you just said no. You're wrong. Like why?
Because how is it any different to any other meme that just
Lego
spread
memes.
fucking?
Myth.
Lego memes exist in the Lego.
Miss.
Yeah, but
area.
this is just the way
Breathe
memes
in.
work, though, right?
I need the toilet.
Do you actually?
No.
See,
No, this is what I mean though.
What you mean though?
There's
No,
no
this-
point.
No, there is a point because there are other memes
Sorry.
that have this problem,
Yeah.
but it just gets so fucking tiresome when like the big memers they're doing it as well,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the same.
Well, it feels like, when an intimate in-joke spreads too far and
No,
then
but,
everyone
like-
else is doing it when the first people that
no,
started
like,
get
what it's
stopped doing
like
it.
is like when you have like a sort of little in joke with your friends, and then one friend just keeps going with it, and just every time just keeps going.
And ruins it, yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, how
no,
did
but
the-
like it was never that funny.
What was that meme with the kid and the something back at it again in the white vans? What the fuck was the meme?
What,
there?
damn Daniel.
Damn
yeah.
Daniel. That was an in-joke, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So-
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a good example.
that meme is good though because
All of-
the kid's voice is so fucked up.
All of fucking Filthy Frank and Max Mofo and that whole group's like jokes that started as in jokes, then ended up in videos,
Right.
and then ended up. Obviously, from the start, they were always dicing with death on that one. But
Yeah.
I remember them. One of them specifically saying. I think it was fucking Filthy Frank when he still was that character saying about it. Like, yeah, it's just in jokes going. Like, yeah, all the in jokes are killed or whatever. I think they were saying don't share all your in jokes out there on the internet because it'll just ruin them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While we're in meme chat, I just want to quickly shout out the like Keanu memes from E3.
What, the ones where it was just like him and then a tiny one of him and shit like
But I mean, even just like him,
that. Yeah.
because gamers.
What about them?
What about
Gamers use, social media a lot. and
No, I
they're
know,
very
but gamers have infiltrated the real world now.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have.
How?
They have.
No, they have. Everyone is using that meme. Non-gamers, gamers. I mean, even women.
Girls are doing it with other girls. Boys with other boys.
There's a nice
Are
gamer
you doing
reference.
it?
cool. Yeah, I understood that gamer reference even.
Do you know that one,
Nice
James?
one.
I know every gamer reference.
Do you know what that one was, though?
Yeah.
What was it?
Surely you of all people know that one.
Surely, James.
Yeah, fucking
He doesn't know it. He doesn't.
COD.
Mhm.
What specifically?
Modern Warfare 3.
Nope.
You prick.
Wow.
Nope, it was the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer trailer. It was an old man being like, boys are doing it with
See,
girls with other girls.
You
and then he
seem,
was like, are you doing it? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
you seem to forget what
Wasn't it, like,
age I
banned?
was.
There was some edgy
We had it in this
trailers
country.
back then.
I remember it on TV.
Remember the
No,
Dead Space
no.
2 one that was like, your mom's gonna hate this game? That
No.
shit was lame.
Modern Warfare
Yeah, I
2
think
had that
that-
great Eminem song.
I reckon that Modern Warfare
Remember
2
that
one is
trailer?
actually quite good.
It's quite a good trailer, that one, with the old man. being-
Yeah.
It's memorable, because you're like, what the hell is he talking about? Oh, it's a video game!
Yeah.
It sounds sexual, doesn't it? That's the
Yeah.
joke.
Farts are doing it with peas.
Strangely progressive. Strangely progressive for an advert in 2009.
Call of Duty been
Don't say that. That's
laying-
like 10 years ago fucking we've been.
10 years.
Fuck me. I was playing COD 10...
Well, it was the
10
end of
years ago.
2009. To be fair, we're only in the
You
middle
weren't
of
playing
2019.
COD when you were 12.
I played COD when like
Modern
Big
Warfare 2
Red
came out in
1.
2009.
What?
so
Can
what?
We,
how
can
many?
we not go down the COD rabbit hole?
Yeah.
So
Yes,
I don't
thinking,
think
James,
anything
what was
goes.
your
Big Red
topic?
1, Call of Duty 3,
don't
Call of
let
Duty
him
4,
yet.
World War. I was playing COD when I was like 8.
Great.
Dude. Fuck.
I guess James is the truest gamer.
I was playing...
Well, what
No, I
age
had a
did you?
counter argument to the truest gamer thing, but we're not doing that.
Well, who played GTA at the youngest age? Me.
I played San Andreas when I was like 9.
But why does
I
that?
played
What does that?
GTA
That doesn't
3 when I
mean
was, like-
shit.
Actually, I played Vice City when I was about 4 and didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah.
So does that mean
was having to
someone
show
like
me
who
how to
played
play.
Kong?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Like,
GTA
I was
3
in a
for-
boat and they're like, the boat's on fire. I was like, no, it isn't. Then blew up. And I was like, oh, okay. That was that. It was me at 4.
Dude, I remember all of the games I used to play as a kid. It's crazy.
Yeah, fucking whatever. James, what was your
Yeah.
topic?
Oh,
Just
one
ignore
last thing.
everything I
The guy
fucking
that
said
was,
then.
he was like a family friend. He did he made sure not to do any killing and not to have any swearing happen though. You think he turned it down while I was
He
there?
just
He just let
fucked
me
loads
go
of
on like a boat,
prostitutes.
and that was it. So that
See,
was nice. Anyway,
see, no, it wasn't like that. My first GTA experience was my dad got it as a birthday gift, and we just played it, and we got all the cheats, and we were just fucking. Because Vice City was relatively kind of violent, like just beating people with
you
hammers
had a
up.
chainsaw, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what we did when we were like 6. Not
We?
not younger. Me and my sister, we just played GTA Vice City all the time. And you got GTA 3, and then you got San Andreas.
San
and
Andreas
that's,
being the best. Of course.
yeah, but I didn't get anywhere in it because I got to the train level.
I didn't
that's-
get anywhere in it. I just played it with cheats. I had a cheat disc. So-
You didn't enter the cheats in manually.
No, I had a cheat disc, and I also entered in cheats manually. The cheat disc let you unlock the whole map and shit like that without there being any problems.
You can. What?
Well, it was
That was
like,
actually that was a thing, opening the whole map without problems.
I think so.
Because
yeah.
you got the cheat, which means if you go into the other map, you get 5-star wanted.
We're going way too far into this. This is too specific.
No, this is nostalgia. We should all talk about nostalgia to bring it back
Game
and
of
enjoy
Cred.
it.
I played Super Mario Sunshine. No one likes Mario Sunshine. I played it. Game of
That doesn't mean
Trash
you've got
game.
game credit.
I played Ocarina of
But the
Time.
game isn't the Mario
Wind Waker.
with gamer cred is 64, right?
Yeah.
I
And
played
I-
that on, and I played GoldenEye. and
Did
I
you
played Mario
finish
64
Mario
on-
64?
No, because I played it on my cousin's N64. I had the most like kid who didn't have all the old consoles
Yeah.
but played it at every cousin's
No,
house.
that's what, like, with Matt. That's how I played Halo.
See, you
So I
see,
played Halo. Just
Anyway,
I'd never had that. I never went round anyone's house to play video games.
James
I
didn't
just
go to
played
anyone's
my own.
house. James just like appeared one day at 22 years old.
Yeah,
anyway,
That's it.
banter.
anyway.
What?
I'm pretty sure James had a subject.
My subject today is we're going to talk.
No,
he genuinely did have one.
we thought of one for James.
Yeah. Have you seriously forgot the one we
Yeah.
literally
Look at
assigned
you.
you?
Yeah,
Look at her ear.
I can't remember.
I can't remember
We
either
just
because
got
I
into-
told you
I'm
to remember
thinking
it.
about my
It was food.
nostalgia.
You wanted to talk about food, didn't you? Didn't
No.
that what you talked about?
No,
Nah.
it wasn't.
I'm not
we
talking about
said that
fucking
one
food.
wasn't going to be
Okay,
the one.
right.
What's wrong with food?
Nothing. Well, sometimes there are things wrong.
We
with that,
literally
but-
gave you a subject, dude.
Remember. You think my mind is going to be super crisp and sharp at this time of day?
crisp like a lettuce, a French lettuce.
Yeah. Actually, on the
Freshly
subject of
prepared.
lettuce,
Oh no.
I bloody hate the white lettuce. Ruins my day.
What?
White lettuce.
Bro, Alex, you might as
Boy.
well drop your subject on us.
I don't know, mine seems a bit heavy. A bit...
No, we need it.
You could save it for after the break.
No, because we got really good questions.
Yeah, no,
Do
just
it. Do
just
it now.
fucking drop
We've got
it.
3 minutes. Speed minute. Hour run. Epic.
We've kind of talked about... It's to do with, like, mobile phones, right? And
Yeah.
how... I was listening to something that was, like, talking about... Obviously, like, how addictive it is, right? And how our brains... They're not designed to, like... constantly get the dopamine like feedback of like getting likes on Twitter, you know, uploading videos and getting like this number of views and stuff. Like it's tricking your brain.
Yeah,
It's like not natural for a brain to be
that's stimulated.
exactly, yeah, and being like rewarded constantly. That's why like we're so addicted to video games and shit like that. And I was just wondering like what we think the eventual repercussion of this is going to be.
Well,
'Cause we're like sort
well,
of the test subjects
We're
in a way.
seeing repercussions. of
Yeah,
it,
we're
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
because they are actually obsessed with it.
It's like that
Actually-
whole.
But I mean,
ice
our
cream
generation is
controversy.
just ridiculously depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've mentioned it before, but
No,
like,
it is
there has
mental
to be a
health.
correlation.
I mean, maybe it will go like this. Maybe it'll be fine in the end because everyone gets used to it.
I
Well,
don't
once
think, no, I don't
once
think that's gonna happen.
the tech is a part of us, then
Yeah, I feel like that's the awkward thing about it, because we're in this stage where we're still quite sort of cavemanish, but we have this incredible tech that's like so anti our caveman brains. Like at a basic level, what is the human body happiest when it's doing? When it's like jerking off, eating,
I'm ripping from
running
the bomb.
around or whatever, doing some sort of exercise and sleeping. That's really it. So adding in all these like extra factors, like this crazy dopamine shit from this like fake world that we've been like introduced to, it's just like a fucked up thing to think about.
But some of it's so fucking epic. Like
Yeah,
Skyrim.
like,
Fuck yeah, made
having
about
like
Skyrim.
libraries on us wherever we are is like incredible. Like, you never have to question anything. Like pub quizzes. And
I can't
stuff,
imagine
like-
having been like a university student prior to
Yeah, exactly.
computers and the internet being as good as they are.
But
Having to actually go through books
Yeah.
properly and actually cite them manually, probably write it down.
yeah,
If you make a mistake, start the bibliography again.
Surely we should
Oof.
be like a way more intelligent generation.
that's what I was about to say. That do you
Yeah,
think
I've
it sort of
spoken about
it
that
tricks
before.
people into thinking they're more intelligent than they are just
Oh, yeah.
because of how much
So what, we're
information
the most
we
arrogant
absorb.
generation.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised.
No, the boomers are pretty bad, but
Oh god, don't start talking about boomers. That's a whole wee death.
What the
I don't
fuck
like it.
even is a boomer?
you,
a
It's-
baby
it's-
boomer.
you're a boomer.
It's a boomer is for someone who like grew up in a boom economy. So like post World War II, they grew up in like the 60s, 70s where life was a lot easier because of post war. But America went through the massive economic. I think boom is specific to America because they
Yeah.
went through the economic boom
We
quite
didn't have that
literally.
shit.
Yeah,
We were just like struggling still.
Yeah.
yeah. We were just like, we got to sell everything to Russia.
Right.
That's
You
yeah,
see-
but that's a boomer.
I'm more familiar with Left 4 Dead 2 boomers.
I'm
I'm
more,
more
fa-
familiar
okay.
with boomers from Gears of War.
I'm more familiar with the boomers, the faction in New Vegas.
They're actually
I don't have any more.
what?
But everyone said a boomer from a video game. But I don't know.
How can you not know a boomer from a video game?
You said the main ones.
I mean,
Who remembers the boomers from Fallout New Vegas?
Are
Not
they
me.
actually called the boomers?
Yeah, the boomers.
Who? What are they? What do they do?
They're in an airfield, and if you go near them, they boom you.
Oh, them.
Them, yeah, the boomers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you
Okay.
actually get to them, or
yeah. You have to sneak through their boom field.
Yeah. It's fucking shit.
It's shit.
It's trash.
But then it's a nice area because it's like there's giant ants.
All right, so we're gonna go to a break, like pretty much now.
Yeah. Get off your phones unless you're watching.
You know, I'm actually gonna
Yeah,
say something
boom.
about phones.
No, hold on.
You got to keep an eye on the fucking timer.
I
James.
was boomer.
You won't, because you just said.
You're being a
gonna
typical
add this.
boomer.
Well, you. Haven't you heard? Joel Media's now doing t-shirts, you dig? If you don't have a look at the Teespring website, we're going to have a problem. So head over there now. I think the link's in the description. No, I know it's in the description. Go now.
On the subject of boomers, have you ever sat then and tried to not go on your phone? Like, sitting there playing video games and not just been like, look at your phone, refresh Twitter. Have you ever had that issue where you literally just have to do it?
Yeah, I've started just deleting apps now that I just associate with negative shit.
Have you deleted Twitter yet?
No, but I think about it every day. I
I've
kind of
been
need it
thinking
though
about it.
for
Yeah,
communicating
that's
in
your
DMs
problem,
and shit.
but for me,
Well, I have a few. Yeah, now I have like open sort of conversations now with people that I couldn't delete Twitter because of. But I don't really have too much of an issue. I look at it. I hardly take any of it in, and I just think, oh, that's fucking pointless.
no, that's the thing. Like, I always check Twitter for new stuff, but I never read it.
No.
Like,
I
it just
look at,
goes past.
Very occasionally there'll be something in the explore thing. Let's look at it right now. I wanna just,
no.
let's
The
think, what do I
explore
normally
thing is
do?
useful.
The
What I do,
Yogscast was trending earlier.
Oh shit.
Might
See,
still be.
Here's something I used to do. I used to have Twitter on my front page, right? Now I've got it in a folder, so it takes me 2 like actions longer to get there, which means I don't do it as often because it takes me 2 actions longer. I go on it. I happen to have tweeted recently, right? So, but then I get, the good thing is that I go massive amounts of time between tweets now.
You
Like,
know,
it
I've
used to be
started to
really
do
bad.
the same.
Now it's like I'm like, it's been like 2 weeks since I last did a tweet.
Yeah.
That's the only time I fully engage with Twitter, is if I asked about people's music a while ago. That was the best engagement I probably have ever had on fucking Twitter. It's just people replying like, yeah, I like this, here's forums I like it. And there were loads, and I should probably go back to that thread and actually listen to loads of the albums, because I just haven't. But
It's good for that.
I did listen to one. I listened to Schlagenheim by Black Midi, if anyone cares. I did listen to that.
Sounds trash.
There's, I realised last year, I think specifically, or earlier this year, that I have a really bad habit of it. It's because, Siege. We've talked about Siege, Rainbow Six Siege before, and obviously a round is like 5 minutes, and then you go to a loading screen, then you're picking stuff, and there's like a minute wait. It's literally every time I died or I was in that break, I was picking up my phone, scrolling through Twitter.
That used to be like text reply time for me, or message reply time would be then.
That's when I started to realise that I actually have...
That's poo time for me on my
That
little
is.
toilet in my room.
That's when I started to realise that I've actually got a problem with just trying constantly checking my phone. So recently I've just trying to not do that because it's not that great.
I just pictured Jim's bedroom being a bed and a toilet, and that's it.
I sit on the toilet and play video games.
No, you're like Cartman from South Park when
Yeah.
he gets addicted to World of Warcraft.
See, I'm glad I don't have anything like that particularly. The only thing is, I don't know, I was playing Skyrim a lot, but I feel like that's slightly different because it's a single player experience that can't be updated. But it's weird because we're in like a new age thing of having live services and shit. And the thing with live services is that quite often I don't care to play them after, let's say I put 90 hours in. Usually after that I'm like, well,
Once it becomes work.
nothing about this is unique anymore. There's no unique experience anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I'm bored of like chasing gear levels. I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered anymore. I'm quite glad
You
about
see,
that.
I never get hooked by that sort of thing. Like, small increases in numbers in video games.
I do feel like it's not even like, I don't know. I like doing it if it's allowing me to then access more content.
No, but like you two, I think, Ruben and Alex, specifically succumbed to that. Like with Destiny, it sort of highlighted that.
Well, it depends though, because
that was like the last time Destiny. I remember for me as well. Sorry to interrupt them, but it's usually just because it's a distraction. If I have lots of dead time and I have no motivation to do something else, usually a game fills that space. And I'm just like, well, I'm doing this mindlessly.
Like for me, I'd prefer to hop onto a game, like experience it and be done with it, or not necessarily like forever, but not that number progression, because the Destiny type of games fool you into thinking like you're constantly building towards something, but what you're building towards is building itself.
Yeah.
You know? Like you just increase your numbers so that you can further increase the numbers.
The thing
It's chasing the dragon.
It's that then though, if you increase the number, obviously, like I was saying, if it was accessing new content, that's what it is for me now. Back then, Destiny was like one of 2 games we could play because of how dry everything was. So that I don't know. There's a lot of things. It's different because I was 17 as well. It's hard to analyze because you change a lot between just as you get older. You change and different things interest you, and different things hold your attention for longer. And so I suppose it's hard to actually have a good, firm analysis of it when the way my mind might work has changed since then. And the fact that I was in school meant that things were different. I'd get home from school, what did I do? I just played games because I couldn't do anything else because I was 17. Or I was 16 or whatever age I was when Destiny was out.
Should we do some questions?
Yeah, well, I pecked them over earlier and they look pretty good.
So basically what I'm saying is, play Minecraft.
Chase the dragon.
That's a good game. Minecraft, what's the dragon you're chasing? You're chasing
The Ender Dragon.
No, fuck that. You're chasing the dragon of building something new. You're chasing the creativity dragon. So
Yeah.
Minecraft's the best game
It's
ever.
chasing the digging a giant hole
That was so good.
in
though.
the ocean.
That was so good.
I know I wasn't there to do that. I was too busy building like a.
No, this is a new thing that Jim and I did.
I just remember all the shit from my last save, our
That was
last
great.
world.
That was a great
I just
server.
remember how bizarre it just turned out. We made a fucking tunnel to the other side of the map. Just got rid of all the water in the fucking
Convinced
land.
James that the
That
Herobrine was
Herobrine
chasing him.
I moved my house. House got burnt down.
We
Moved back.
convinced him that the Herobrine was there.
You guys blew my house
You
up.
tried
Never
to
played
build the
again.
ironclad, but you built it out of wood, and it was terrible. The ironclad being a submarine. James
It's
tried
not
building
a submarine. It was an ironclad battleship from like Civil War.
Anyway.
Yeah, but it was funny.
So okay, so
I feel like that story has been told like 20
Yeah, but it's
times
funny.
on the cast now.
Go to one of any random cast from episodes 1 to 20.
Yeah.
But I've talked about it.
Yeah.
James fucking
It'll either
ironclad.
be that story, something about Marvel, something about Halo probably.
oh my god, you guys talk about Halo earlier.
And
made me
poopy
cringe.
bottoms.
I was just sitting there like you.
Yeah, you can't judge us when you do the
I-
fucking same shit but worse.
What, when we
like-
talk about the Outpost Discovery thing.
Yeah, I was just like, why would you actually go to London to wait 3 hours to see one person?
I would try. No, I don't see one person.
What?
Sit in a pelican. Hell yeah,
Yeah, that wasn't
motherfucker.
whatever.
3 hours.
That'd be fucking great.
3 hours.
You go
Anyway,
to a
we're
car
going to go
thing.
to questions
different,
now
though.
because we've spent way too long on bullshit.
Because you actually experience something that you
Do you
can't
want to shut the
experience
fuck up
otherwise.
for 5 seconds?
James is just fucking.
So this is the part of the show we answer questions from the community. Let's just start off with one from Dick the Head. He says, out of the JAR members, who do you think will get married first and have kids first?
What, individually or to? Yeah, no, I guess
as
that's-
individual things.
Yeah, okay.
Who will get married?
No, let's do a vote.
Alex, both.
you
There
wanna-
go. That's my vote.
Yeah, Alex is my vote.
Alex is my vote.
There we go. Well
okay,
done.
take me out of the equation then, because I'm a bit
James.
older.
No, why me?
I don't know.
Because you're
For what-
tracing
for
that
both?
marriage dragon.
You're chasing the marriage track.
Okay, I like the idea of engagement. I'm probably not going to get married. I might do. I don't know. What if it happens? It happens, but not at the moment. Is all I can say.
Oh, the tricky thing with James is that...
That wasn't the question though, anyway.
Who?
What?
Oh
It
yeah.
was just the first two. It doesn't-
You because of age.
no,
quite-
but I'm saying removing me.
James.
Yeah, I'd probably say James.
Well,
James is the only one who's ever expressed to any like
Yeah.
marriage.
my reasoning
slash
on
kids
Alex
thing.
isn't based on Alex's age, necessarily.
Necessarily.
No, I don't see Alex doing that personally. Because you've expressed
Which out of getting married or having children?
married. You've literally expressed like a not desire for that before. I've talked to you about
So
it.
what, getting married?
Well,
Yeah, you said that you could kind of not.
I know
first.
that exact conversation, and it was more against your concept of marriage being so vital
No, I didn't say marriage.
to
It was
someone's
just,
life.
no, I didn't say marriage. I said just like a.
that was why that was my reason for my answer to this question.
I just like
Yeah,
like
no,
the idea of it. What
yeah,
can I say?
Marriage to you is a bigger deal than I think any...
The only
Than all
reason
three of us.
I've been thinking about it recently, I was like, married, funny.
No,
Everyone just gets
If
drunk.
I can get some
and a
tax
place.
benefits, then yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, I
my-
just.
If I had the money to do it, like really had the expendable income for a
Yeah.
good wedding, I'd be like, well, fuck it, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Funny.
just say
No,
that
but
I've planned.
fuck spending like serious cash on a wedding. Like, give me a mortgage.
Free bar. That's the only thing I want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Free bar.
See,
Well,
What's the average cost? It's like 30 grand.
Yeah.
Or some crazy
Yeah.
shit like that. That is
No,
like a house deposit.
yeah,
no,
exactly.
No, you don't, it depends. If you're inviting like 100 odd people, then yeah. But no, I wouldn't have a wedding that. I've planned my wedding. Does that answer your question? I've considered
Yeah,
it.
that's exactly
I've
what we were
fucking
saying to
considered
you.
it. It's like you invite your best friends, your family. That's it. You go all out on food. You go all out in a fucking bar, and you just have a great time in a foreign country. I've found it all out.
Not one of those pricks. Wants everyone to fly to fucking. It costs.
Well, I'd pay for it.
If you pay for
I'd
the flight.
fucking yes, of course.
So it would easily be 30 grand then.
Yeah, but then it's like I can just say.
Save it. You implied that by having just your family and your best friends, you'd save money. But then you're like, oh, fuck it, I'll spend more.
You spend the
But
same amount.
everyone-
For that.
Basically,
Like to
I
fucking
think it's
Thailand.
romantic, and I just like that. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
To his Thai bride. That's the thing. We'll go on holiday. He's planned the wedding. Doesn't have the bride yet. He's gonna pick her in Thailand.
Okay, so we've
that's
answered my question. It's me.
Yeah.
Epic.
Okay. Enz Yi has one for us. Is there a movie/song/album you absolutely hated on first experience and never thought you'd revisit that you now love?
Absolutely hate
Saint Life of Pablo.
I was gonna say
Really?
I wouldn't say I hated Life of Pablo,
Oh,
but I
I-
listened to it and I was like, what the fuck?
I couldn't
Yeah,
get
it's
through the
just like-
second song. I despised it and I turned it off instantly. Then Jim was just like, Life of Pablo really great.
Oh.
And I was like, I'll listen to
I've
this.
got one
And
that I
was
didn't like at
oh.
first. Just remembered it. I didn't like To Pimp a Butterfly at first.
I remember, yeah.
I was
Alright.
just like about it because I just come from Good Kid, Mad City and it was totally different. That's what I expected.
Yeah.
And
That's-
yeah.
That's what that was for me what Dan was like, apart from I was justified in being
Yeah.
bummed out.
Yeah, I liked Damn, and then like very quickly I was like, I don't listen to this
No,
anymore.
I remember the first time listening to it and being like, when's this bout to head out, Mrs. Puff?
Mm-hmm.
See, I can't think of any for like movies or games that I hated at first and then loved.
I can do them.
Oh
games
no,
as
I
well.
can technically think of one, but that's if you consider those two games as one. First played Fallout 3 when I was really young, despised it, hated it. Played New Vegas, absolutely loved it. I
They
don't
are
know if
pretty
they
much the
count.
same.
They are the-
They're very similar gameplay.
They are
aren't
identical
they? So
games.
they're identical gameplay. Yeah.
Okay, that counts. That's the only time it's happened with a
I'll
game.
count it.
There was a second part to the question though, which might help, which said, and if there isn't, is there something you hate but you keep listening to / watching and you don't know why?
I've had
Uh,
Does that mean it's
Crazy
just,
Frog.
I have loads of those. Basically everything I watch on Netflix.
Really? Like what?
Yeah.
I
Big
have
Mouth.
a game that I used
Yeah,
to.
like Big Mouth, like all these fucking awful Netflix originals.
You know, I couldn't even finish 13 Reasons Why season 2.
Really? Yeah, that's one as well.
I thought it was such trash.
Sometimes though, there's like a perfect balance of when something is so shit that it's just like fascinating. Like I watched the Hellboy remake the other day, like shit like that. I don't get bored. I'm just finding it interesting, just trying to figure out what the fuck went wrong.
I can't think of anything that's happened in movies.
See, absolutely hated going from that to then really loving something. It's quite an extreme reaction.
Yeah.
I'm not really that
No,
extreme.
Fantana did a video about it, and it wasn't like he was just like, yeah, it was like he implied it was 1 point higher than he gave it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd give that 1 point, maybe
Exactly.
even 2 points higher than I gave it.
See, I can only say that can happen if when you first experience it, you're much younger. So
Yeah.
it's not
That's kinda different, yeah.
it's not something to do with the actual product you're listening to or playing. It's your maturity that's
I have
changed
such
why
a
you
great
like
example. Okay, here goes. Final Fantasy 13. I played it totally wrong when I was like 13 years old.
The best way to play that game is to
Not
just
play it.
Not.
Alex,
And I was
do you wanna
not
put it
good at that
downstairs?
game
She
at all,
seems really
to say
hot.
the least.
Should be right.
And then I bought it again when I was 16 or 15 maybe.
I've still got Alex's copy.
And now it's like one of my favorites, that game. And it's really weird. It's like a bizarre double nostalgia for me, that game. And I love
that
Final
game.
Fantasy 13. I think it's great.
I have it. I want to play it
Still
again.
hasn't finished it.
No,
I challenged you to finish it. I said you'll
Do
never.
you think I don't have the patience to do 3 fucking boss battles
not
in a row?
hard,
They're
they don't even
difficult.
take
I did it modded and still failed. Okay.
That's because it scales how tough the enemies are for how, like, if it's the final boss.
No, I did it the right way. I only gave myself currency.
Well, that's 'cause
So then you
you're just
buy all the
bad.
best stuff and you upgrade all the weapons, and it still didn't work. I am bad. I don't
Yeah,
want to play that
You're
game.
just
I
bad
don't
at
like
Final
it.
Fantasy 13. I'm the master.
You are the master.
I'm the fucking.
Doesn't matter though,
I have
because you're
2
master.
games though that are answering that question. Life
Yeah.
is Strange because it's on Game Pass. Been playing that. Fucking hilarious. And Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh god, your Mass Effect
I had a
Andromeda.
dream
You have
about
been.
Andromeda recently.
I just like running around because the leg animation's so fucked.
No,
so you
well,
look like a
my
crab.
dream was, I was having a crisis. Like, what game do I uninstall? What game do I uninstall? Because I needed space. And I was like, why have I got Andromeda?
Bye-bye, Andromeda.
installed? And then I just uninstalled it. That was it. That was the dream. I did that ages ago.
Ooh, Skyrim is one for me. I don't own it, but I play it.
I've bought that game so many times. I hate it.
I bought that
But
game.
Skyrim's one you hate.
Yeah, but I will keep playing it if I have
Yeah.
access.
That's
I
what all
bought it
Bethesda
4
games are
times.
like for me.
5
though.
times. 5 times.
Jim, if
including
you
my
finish
initial Christmas
Skyrim but you
copy.
don't finish New Vegas, you're not my friend anymore.
That's both of these two.
No, but they don't. They hate New Vegas. You literally said that you.
No, I didn't hate New Vegas. I was getting into it. And then I just was like, can't bother. Fuck this.
It's missed potential anyway. We've done a whole video on that.
No,
Yeah.
get lost.
All right.
Mobster Lobster asks, if there were battling planets populated by clones, male and female, of each member in Jar, who would win the war?
So we're talking.
I think James' planet would win because their species' monumental
Wait,
penis
what's the-
size gives them a built-in melee weapon to
So
bludgeon
we
their
all have a
opponents.
planet with our own species of alien, and they're warring.
So there are 4 planets.
What's the
and
male and
each one of
female
them-
part?
I don't know why they specified that. Let's just ignore that bit. 4 planets.
Yeah.
The population of each planet is just clones of each of us.
Well, you know, mine would win.
No.
Who would win the war?
Mine
Is it
because
something to do with cars?
they'd literally be an army of kamikaze pilots, just as fast as possible into whatever.
James. Yeah, but you
So, James-
survive one planetary assault, and then you die.
Fucking
That was it.
entire.
And then the other 2 would just like probably be like, "Shall we agree to? Yeah,
2?
we'll stop." And then that'd be that.
It's just like
There's 4 of us. I
Well, he
think.
would have wiped out one planet with his kamikaze
okay,
assault,
yeah.
and then the other 2 would just be like, "Well, fuck this." That'd be that.
no.
What's the battle like?
What's it over?
No, I mean what tech is it? Is it like melee weapons?
How do we get?
Do we
there?
have
have to get to
lasers?
the
Do we have
planets.
spaceships?
So let's say there's like an alien overlord that is giving us ways to
No, it'd be like a
get.
strategy.
No, say like that. You know, like in Halo 1, they've just got like the teleporters.
The way to settle this
There's
is
just
for us,
teleporters. There are 4 teleporters on each planet that go to the others. And
Mine
that's
would
it.
all be Spartans. All of us would
Oh,
be
no, 'cause
Spartans.
it's
that
not
means
you,
you would have to
you'd be
invent
you.
Spartans.
Yeah, that's fine.
It'd
I
be
would have been a
like-
Spartan. I
It'll
was
be
so totally
a
chose to be
strategy
Spartan.
game
I'm a
where,
great Spartan.
where each planet
Spartans
has to
don't
develop
exist.
Big,
has their own tree
strong,
where they can choose to go.
fast. Spartan. Spartan
Nah.
material.
Kamikaze just works
Nah. 'cause-
fast as
No,
possible.
but
Just-
you can't fly planes though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a spaceship that carries planes and they deploy.
No,
the planes.
I'm talking about like
Well, just have
like when we're starting on these worlds, we're like new Minecraft world level.
Spore.
Not Spore level because we're
So what
already
you're saying is
who we are.
We wouldn't actually be fighting each other for like what 500 years.
No, because
Yeah.
imagine 4 Minecraft worlds, but they just have 4 teleports on each of them. So at any point, I could go to yours
So it's a
and just
strategy
kill
game.
you.
It's a strategy.
Yeah,
it's
so
Halo Wars.
And you
It's
go up
just Halo
the.
I'd lose then.
Tech
Because I
trees.
never played Halo Wars. That game is trash.
So we all
Captain
just
Cutter, Quad Mac Blast. There we go.
we'd all just
I'm in.
choose what tech tree we want to go under, and mine would literally be
We
the
need to do a
kamikaze
Civ
tech
game.
tree.
talking
We need to all just do a Civ game. We've got to get Civ 6, all of us. And we need to do one game of Civ.
Yeah, that'll answer the question.
That'll really answer the question.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
I
play
don't know.
Civ.
I've
I know how
never
to
played
play Civ. Let's do this. I'm confident that I'd win.
We should do it. We should actually just get Civ 6 and slowly make our way through one game. of
It would
Civ.
take us about a month, and we go like 600 days in the game.
Yeah,
we'd do it.
That's fine.
I'd base my planet's army around weaponized dogs.
No, there's no dogs. You have
So
to
what
make
you-
No,
Yeah,
if it's like
To make
Minecraft.
dogs. No, you got to make
No,
dogs.
no,
that's
he
not-
didn't say it's
No,
Minecraft.
okay.
Yes, I did.
He did.
No,
sounds like-
he. The guy.
No, but I'm assigning rules that give us some kind of spectrum to work in.
No,
dog.
but
So what-
no, well, mine has ultimate laser beams.
That's
that
not
beat
true.
you.
No, but dogs
no,
exist.
No, if you get dogs,
dogs fucking exist.
I get Spartans. We're all Spartans. Jim, what do you
Spartans
want?
don't
No,
exist.
they do. What do you want?
Okay, ultimate laser beams that
All right, that's
win
fine.
everything.
James, kamikaze pilots, Alex, dogs.
You
I
mean
think ultimately, Jim wins.
So you're saying-
Joe's the most ridiculous thing.
my army of James clothes in
Ow.
kamikaze planes have to fly into dogs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
just
that's James's
defeated
weakness.
James. We all just picked dogs, and then we're fine.
No, I'd be like the fucking pacifist planet, just like doing the same.
Mine.
Oh, can't wait for my army
No,
of
I
Spartans
want to
tear shit
change
up.
my weapon to 3D Homer Simpson from that one Simpsons episode.
Jim's planet's fucking weird. It's like Slender, but with Homer.
No, but then it's not your clones. What's the point of your army of clones?
Are they like clones, or can they have like Star Wars clones where they have different haircuts and shit like that?
No, they're clones. They're just you. That's why my kamikaze thing works.
Okay, but I
A
wouldn't
clone
have
can have a
different
different
haircuts and
haircut.
shit. All right, good.
No, they're exact clones. Your army
no, they
of
get
clones.
to choose haircuts and develop small personality traits.
Well, they're all going to fly into the ground at some point, so it
this
doesn't
is
matter.
my army. My army of Spartans, remember?
This
Your
question
army-
has been a disaster. Let's move on.
It was just
Alex broke the question. It's not down to us. It's down
How?
to...
I was trying to make it as like baseline,
Well-
fucking we're all equal as possible.
Why
No, but
would it
then
be
you
a
got the
Minecraft
dogs
world?
involved.
No, but I don't understand how you're comparing dogs to fucking lasers and Spartan warriors, dude.
Mine made sense. Kamikaze have been around since the bloody
No,
World War
but
II.
you can't fly a
Dogs
plane.
were around
No.
before then, James.
He'll learn.
Yeah, I'd learn. Okay,
Based on what?
Okay.
There's no like.
they won't be planes. They'll be my car. They'll be kamikaze
Nah.
pilots in cars.
You build a field armory. You research kamikaze pilots.
Well, I could say something else, but that's going even darker. I'm not going to say that.
No. Let's move question for 1 from Grey Tickles, who asks, "What was your favorite album when you were 16?
Linkin
If you
Park.
remember."
Oh God, I don't know. Wait, maybe. I remember liking Random Access Memories a lot when I was 16.
That's probably mine.
No, yeah.
I'd have to
When I
go
was
back
16,
to that year
yeah.
though. Give me a sec.
Obviously, I was 16 at a different time, but I think Plastic Beach was around that time.
Right.
So that one's.
Or
That sounds
Armadillo.
That was
right.
2011. Plastic Beach.
Armadillo.
Yeah,
Armadillo.
that makes sense then.
Okay, I've said that the entire time.
Yeah, I'd say Plastic Beach probably.
No, it's Amarillo.
I like the Red Dead Redemption 1 soundtrack a lot as well at that age. Remember walking to sixth form listening to
Yep,
Trigonometry.
I also have that from in that year.
Let her bite you.
I probably was Random Access Memories. There was nothing.
Random
much
access
better.
memories.
I remember
playing
really
Halo Wars.
listening to the song. I remember liking the GTA 5, like just music collection.
Yeah.
That had some
Yeah.
good pieces of.
You used to listen to that
shit
shit all the
on it.
time.
From the looks of things, yeah, Random Access Memories probably would have been my favorite then. But I didn't listen to music the same way I do now. But then I used to just listen to like singles most of the time or one track
Yeah.
Yeah.
each album. Whereas now, I don't know.
That's why Random Access Memories is like
Yeah,
the only
that's
option
only
for
fun-
me.
Yeah, that and like Red Dead Redemption.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas now, if you ask me, I'd have loads of albums because
Mhm.
I actually listen to albums.
Too many to actually pick from.
Well, Dig the Head has a good question
Sorry.
for us, asking us, what is each of your heaven and hell? Like, I'd assume James's heaven would be his own island in which he owned all his dreamed cars, dogs, and had an unlimited anime subscription.
Okay,
on
so it's
fleshlights.
personal heaven, not like what I think heaven should be.
No, it's
No,
our
it's
personal idea of heaven and hell.
Oh shit. Well, not very dissimilar. So I guess whatever I do sort of at the moment now, right? Except that's all I do. And
For eternity.
well, actually, I don't know. I'm quite happy.
That's
with
your
what I do at the
heaven?
moment. My heaven would be yeah, but like imagine it, but with access to whatever I want, pretty much. It'd just be to access whatever I want. I could sit up there in my realm.
So second life then.
With my ultimate, my ultimate gaming PC. As long as I can just continue to play
game.
fucking video games and bullshit like that I do now, I'd be fine. And I could hang out with anyone. Yeah, I could just be like, you know what, I want to hang out with them. Bam, they're in my heaven.
And no hangovers.
No hangovers.
No, my
Unless I
heaven's
want
got
it, just to feel alive again.
My heaven would literally be just to have nice cars and experience the world now, but
yeah.
not shit.
And I guess access to all the drugs, but I don't like get addicted or die. I just like can try it and be like, all right, this is fine.
Non-addiction would be good.
What's your heaven, Jim?
Knowledge of if James's penis is actually big.
Oh, and
Damn.
actual number one on the Batman leaderboards, not modded, hacked leaderboards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucked, but Jim actually gets number one on them.
Like, it's like that Tom Cruise movie where he's in a car crash and Cameron Diaz says, "I let you come inside me," or something, and then he's ugly and he has to wait, and he goes in the simulation, and then he has different memories.
I've literally no
Is that a Tom Cruise movie?
So,
Which movie is that?
fuck knows, it's
Alright.
shite.
Vanilla Sky or some shit.
Yeah, maybe, but no, my one would be
Oh, it's
I reached the point in my life where I got number one in the world on the Batman leaderboard, and then I stay there,
Right.
and then I become a celebrity,
Okay.
and that's like my simulated reality.
I've got quite a good one for heaven anyway.
Do it.
So imagine the moment you die, like, you become a ghost, right?
Yeah.
But not like a normal ghost, like an awesome ghost. Like, you can fly, obviously, phase through whatever you want, but also
Got that no clip mod.
yeah,
Fuck.
but also you can time travel. As
you just go to dinosaurs.
as an observer.
Oh, God,
no,
Alex
not
should
just
just do
dinosaurs.
Dinosaur Land.
And then for all of eternity, you just observe.
Oh yeah, that's what I see. I've often thought like I would love to just be able to fly out into space,
Yeah.
just have a look around. Just
No
flying
hunger,
around.
no thirst, no like human wants or needs, but
Obviously not flying, but you obviously need the brain to understand what you're doing as well.
yeah,
So
yeah, but like
assuming all
your
those
consciousness
things,
or whatever.
yeah. So like you know, it's not like I'm flying, but I'm flying at like the speed of an aeroplane through
'Cause,
space.
yeah.
Because that would be shit. You'd be doing that for fucking ever.
No, yeah, of course.
Just give me a Normandy. That's my heaven. Give me a Normandy, and I just fucking Normandy around the place.
I'd be scared of just like going around space and then being like, wait, where's Earth?
yeah, you just
That's
get
what I
lost.
mean about having the brain to be like, okay, I can just make my way back to Earth. All
Yeah,
good.
but I
Well,
mean,
no,
if you
you'd be
go far
lost.
enough away, you're gonna be like,
no, I can just be like, I want to go back. Bam, done. There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's
No,
kind
that
of
breaks
You're a
OP
fucking
then.
ghost dog. You can just do what you want. Okay, hell then.
But it's got to be hell. It's got to be something you really don't want.
I don't know. Having like chewing gum chewed right next to my ear all the time. And I can't listen to music. Just sleep paralysis. Permanent sleep
Oh
paralysis.
God, that
The constant feeling of I can't move and I'm gonna suffocate, and I can't wake up.
Right.
Keep having
yeah.
sleep paralysis again at the moment. Hadn't had it for a while. Now I'm getting it again.
Do you ever see the spooky old lady?
No, none of that shit. It's always I'm in my dream, whatever I'm dreaming about, and I'm trying to tell someone to wake me up, trying to or I'm trying to, and someone is there and they won't wake me up, and I'm trying to communicate it and I can't. That's usually how it goes. And then I realise when I wake up, oh, none of that was happening right there. You weren't talking to anyone.
Yeah.
And no one, even if they were, and you would be able to hear that happening because you weren't speaking. So,
Jim?
The knowledge of if James's penis is as big as
never being revealed to you.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's your hell.
No, for real. Come back to me.
You got 2 minutes.
No, but these guys haven't said.
I reckon, honestly, for me, something along the lines of that lighthouse scene from Annihilation. Just being trapped in a scene like that. That's just like warps and changes and is so like frightening. But it just never ends.
I suppose, I'm just saying in a more concise way, my heaven is just like freedom and knowledge. Freedom on the grandest scale, and knowledge on the grandest scale.
Mhm.
That's heaven.
James, you got one?
James, what's your hell?
This is an obvious answer. My hell would literally be the situation I've experienced never ending. Like that's hell in every
so torment
sense.
you've already experienced, just repeated for eternity.
That's just the worst kind of hell I can possibly
Jimmy, not got
imagine.
long.
I'd say hell would be just like in a blank room by myself forever, with nothing.
See, there you go. It would be sleep paralysis, and every time you wake up, you're in that room. Every
Yeah,
time.
that's the ultimate one.
Yeah. Ugh. Well,
scary.
let's quickly. Scary. Scary.
We could end on one quick one.
No more parties in it.
From Sugondese 1.
Yep.
What are the first/best concerts you've all been to?
None.
James ain't seen one.
The
I want to
best
go to one, but you guys won't go with me.
The best one was the Roger Waters one.
The
that
best
we were at
one was
last
the Roger
year,
Waters one.
It's the most money I've ever spent on going to something like that.
Yeah.
As well, by a huge. I've been to good ones in small locations, like the Thekla in Bristol, and it was cool. And in London as well, but yeah, Roger Waters was one.
My favourite was Gorillaz, probably. And my first was Roosevelt, only a little one.
Yeah, my first was seeing.
More like
Well,
Poozervelt.
My first was going to Radio 1's Big Weekend when I was like
More
12, but I mean,
like-
that,
Yeah, I don't really
that
count
doesn't
ones
count.
from
The
that
first
one.
one I actually really wanted to go to, I went and saw Dan Kroll on the Thekla in
Oh, yeah.
Bristol, and that was very cool. Very cool.
First one I saw was Future Islands.
No, that might be my best because of how much it meant to me to see
That
Future
was
Islands.
yeah special.
Yeah, that might be my best. Yeah, that's my answer. That Future Islands in Bristol, that was important.
That was a very good show.
I
He
just
was
pieced
so, it was so
myself.
personal as well.
Yeah.
He fell off the
As
stage
good
for
as
us.
Roger Waters
right.
was, it wasn't like personal. It was amazing, but yeah, seeing Sam Herring. Well, thanks for watching this
To
cast.
Sam Herring.
Yeah, thanks for supporting us,
kisses,
everybody,
Sam
and
Herring.
listening to this episode. We'll see you on the next one,
We'll
bro.
see you on the flips.
Make noise into the mic, girl.
Ruben, can you kneel so I can do a piss
Make
piss?
noise.
Woof woof.